Hey guys, welcome back to another Guilty Movie Pleasure Pick here on Toned In Entertainment. Today's pick has a little bit of everything. Some action, a little bit of romance, and some science fiction. Hey, we're talking vampires, and today we're going back to 1987, and we're going to look at The Lost Boys. And if you guys like the movie The Lost Boys, make sure you subscribe here to Toned In Entertainment, because coming this week, I'm also going to take a look at The Lost Boys Funko Pops. But until then, let's get on with why this is a Guilty Movie Pleasure Pick I think you guys would love. The movie stars Kiefer Sutherland as David, Jason Patric as Michael Emerson, Haim as Sam Emerson, Dianne Wiest as Lucy Emerson, Feldman as Edgar Frog, Jamison Newlander as Alan Frog, Herrmann as Max, Gertz as Star, and was directed by Joel Schumacher. Now, the Emerson family has just moved to Santa Carla to start a brand new life, but that brand new life gets turned upside down very quickly as Michael and Sam, each in their own unique ways, find out that there's something weird about this city, that it's being run over by vampires. Now, if it weren't for these pesky vampires, this town would be a lot of fun. You've got carnival rides, you got video games, you got comic book stores, and big parties going on. What more could you ask for? Now, this movie was actually shot in Santa Cruz, California, and I can testify this place is pretty cool, but I can see why Santa Cruz didn't want to be known as the murder capital of the world from the Lost Boys movie. Now, being a movie released in 1987, you can expect the complete 80s vibe here while watching this movie, and especially in the music. There are lots of 80s rockin' tracks here, but my favorite is the movie's theme song, Cry Little Sister by Gerard McMahon. Now, before saving the world as Jack Bauer, Kiefer Sutherland was playing the role of David the Vampire. Let me tell you, he's really brilliant in this movie. He's a lot of fun. He's that bad boy. He is the bad guy in this movie, but at the same time, he's so cool that you're rooting for him as well. Now, before Buffy was America's #1 slayer, there was the Frog Brothers. Now, these guys are set on protecting their city, and they use comic books as their guide on taking down these bloodsuckers. Now, did you know that there are actually 2 sequels for The Lost Boys? And both of these movies have Feldman reprising his role as Edgar Frog. The first of these sequels is The Lost Boys: The Tribe, released 21 years after the original in 2008. And the third movie, Lost Boys: The Thirst, was released 2 years later in 2010. Now, why is The Lost Boys one of my guilty movie pleasure picks? Number 1, it gets some points just from being from the 80s. Number 2, it has vampires in it before vampires were cool. And number 3, it has that great mix of action, comedy, and romance all mixed in together. Yes, there's some cheesy acting, but when you put all these things together, it just makes for a really fun 90-minute cinematic adventure. Now, while it's not available to stream for free on Amazon Prime or Netflix, you can rent it on Amazon or YouTube for $3.99. Alright guys, well I hope you enjoyed my guilty movie pleasure pick, The Lost Boys. Just remember, if you've never seen this movie before, it is from the 80s, so there is going to be a lot of cheese in this movie. Also, the special effects, yeah, you can tell they really haven't stood the test of time, but Joel Schumacher, the director, does some really good things with the directing and making things work with a lot of like cool camera angles as well. Alright guys, leave me a comment below. Let me know, have you guys ever seen The Lost Boys, or did you watch this video, go and watch The Lost Boys, and now come back to this video, and what do you guys think? Leave me a comment below. And guys, make sure you subscribe here to Toned In Entertainment for future videos.
Subscribe to the channel. Do it. Go now. Do it now.